Komodo National Park is nestled between the Indonesian islands of Sumbawa and Flores, and it has some amazing dive sites. But I was also excited about staying at a place that's pitch dark and completely free of light pollution, and seeing the Milky Way sprawl across the sky and... oh... The moon was going to be right smack in the middle of the Milky Way galactic center during my trip. Having the moon in the sky during astrophotography is like shining a torchlight in your eyes while trying to find fireflies. It makes for terrible conditions. But then I remembered a photo I had seen by Ian Norman. It was a photo of what appeared to be a red sunset, but with stars in the sky? What? It turns out that isn't the sun, it's the moon. And just as the sun turns red as it sets, the moon does too. So just like we have golden hour in the day when photos look their best, there should be a golden hour at night too. I set my alarm for 1 AM and went to bed in my hammock on the deck of the boat, and I woke up to this. Behind me, the moon was just setting above the hilly landscape. I tried to take the first shot and a problem became immediately obvious. The rocking of the boat created too much movement for a very long exposure. Tripods were useless. I tried some unorthodox methods, but the wind kept that from working too. So I decided the best way to go about it was to go handheld and hope for the best. It took many photos and a bit of luck, but I got some shots that I quite liked. The best photo that came out of this trip was probably this one, with the moon setting in the distance and the bow of the ship adding some nice depth. But the photo that struck me the most was probably this. Not that it's amazing by itself, but it just made me realize how to take even better astrophotos. But since Milky Way season is ending, I might have to save this for next year.